Your brain is not saving everything the same way. A song can stick for years, a bike ride can feel automatic, and one awkward moment can replay out of nowhere. But a lesson you just studied can disappear by the next class. So how does your brain decide what to keep? In this video, you will learn how memory works, from taking in information to holding on to it, to bringing it back when you need it. Memory is learning that lasts over time. First, your brain encodes information. Next, it stores that information. Later, it retrieves it, or brings it back into awareness. There are three common ways we access memory. Recall means pulling information out without many clues. Recognition means identifying something familiar. Relearning means studying something again and learning it faster than the first time. New information is first registered very briefly in sensory memory. If you pay attention to it, it can enter working memory, where your brain can actively use it for a short time. Working memory is like a mental notepad. You can hold a small amount of information there, especially if you rehearse it by repeating it or using it right away. But working memory has limits. People can usually hold only a few chunks at once. Chunking helps because it groups little pieces into bigger, more manageable units. With attention, practice, and meaning, some information can be encoded and stored in long-term memory. Long-term memory can hold facts, personal events, and skills for much longer periods. Some long-term memories are explicit. That means you consciously work with them, like facts for a quiz. Others are implicit. That means they guide you automatically, like tying your shoes or riding a bike. Long-term memory also comes in different forms. Semantic memory stores facts and concepts. Episodic memory stores personal experiences. Procedural memory stores how to do things, like skating or typing. This is why someone might struggle to remember recent events, but still play a familiar song. Different memory systems can be affected in different ways. Here is one example. If you only remember how the word photosynthesis looks, that is shallow processing. If you connect it to plants using sunlight to make sugar, that is deep processing. Meaning makes memory stronger. One common misconception is that memory works like a perfect recording. It does not. Memory is reconstructed, which means your brain rebuilds it using stored details, clues, and context. So far, we have covered how information gets encoded, how working memory holds it briefly, what long-term memory can include, and why deep processing helps information last. Want to remember this technique long-term? Tap the link for Quizlet study tools, then jump back into the video. Lock in what you learned and keep going. Now let's transfer the idea to a new case. Suppose you need to remember the order of the planets. Repeating the list can help, but connecting the planets to a vivid story can make the memory easier to retrieve. A mnemonic is a memory helper. It works because it organizes information into a pattern your brain can grab more easily. Here is another example. To remember benevolent, picture a kind person helping someone. To remember fragile, picture a glass ornament. To remember predict, imagine forecasting tomorrow's weather. Images and meaning create stronger hooks. A common error is treating all studying as equal. Highlighting everything can feel productive, but it may stay shallow. Focused practice, self-testing, and examples usually support stronger encoding and retrieval. Try this simple memory routine. First, notice the information clearly. Next, connect it to meaning or an example. Then, practice retrieving it without looking. Retrieval practice helps strengthen your ability to find the information again later. To recap, memory begins when information is encoded, continues when it is stored, and shows up when it is retrieved. Recall recognition, and relearning are different ways to access memory. Deep processing, chunking, mnemonics, and retrieval practice can make learning stick. If you want to practice what you learned today, check the links in the description for Quizlet's memorization guide and study tools designed to help you remember it longer. Keep learning, keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next video.